Disclaimer: everything that is discussed, posted is strictly for educational and historical purposes only. It does not promote nor condone illegal activities. Patrick's Bull Boy Bob 1XW ROM. If Bull Boy Bob had 2 or 4 more matches, this would not have made his puppies better. Long matches can take years from the life of dogs. I think that it was the early resignation of Bull Boy Bob and the constant concern for him that allowed him to produce in 13 years. In my opinion, Bull Boy Bob was an excellent producer. He gave a lot of game dogs and winners in every litter. He, of course, like any other manufacturer, gave Anshavik, but the percentage of good dogs in the litter was very high. I live on what I get from breeding and selling dogs. And the producers I use should give a high percentage of good dogs. Bull Boy Bob received the title ROM in the magazine Sporting Dog Journal. All 3 champions who gave Bull Boy Bob this title, I brought myself. From the viscous inbred on Balio bitch with Bull Boy Bob, the famous Boyle Ch. Bobby Jr. was born, who himself turned out to be an excellent producer and will soon apparently receive the title ROM. I tied Bobby Jr. and Blitz, the daughter of GRCH Boomerang Davis GRCH Boomerang and CH Princess. From this mating was born Mason CH Hammer. He had a brother who won and lost the dead game in the 3rd match in 2 hours. CH Hammer defeated several very good dogs, being in a passive long heavy matches. I tied the daughter Copperhead Molly Brown with Bull Boy Bob, and from this mating I got Gonzalez SN Midnight. This 27-pounder bitch, about 12 kilograms, 250 rp, Ed, was a real ace. I believe that ROM Register of Merit is a good idea, and I am filled with pride for every dog that gets this title. This is far from easy, and most dogs deserve this title, already dying. Bull Boy Bob received it some time after his death. It seems to me that many amateurs do not quite understand what a ROM is. As most readers know, a dog must give 3 champions to get the title ROM. Even if the dog produced 2 grand champions and 52 double winners, it will not receive the title ROM. After the dog receives the title ROM, she is given 1 point for each champion and 2 points for each grand champion. Some may think that the more points, the better the producer or female bitch. A bitch can have only 2 litters per year. A popular manufacturer can be tied with an almost unlimited number of bitches each year. If the dog knots 200 bitches, then he produces 1,000 puppies. If his breeding is more or less of good quality and some of the bitches with which he is knitted are also not bad breeding, then several of these 1,000 will become champions. Sometimes, to become a champion, you need to be lucky to some extent. After all, a good dog can win into good battles, and then lose a few teeth in a random incident in the yard. Result: resignation, or after 2 wins meet an ace in the 3rd match, and although it is hard to fight, but lose. And any average dog can become a champion, having won in all matches of the following opponents. Or one fine dog meets another beautiful dog, wins but because of injuries in the match forced to resign. When a dog has 1,000 puppies, some will probably become champions. Now let's compare to males having 10 points. 75 puppies were born from mating with one and 1,000 from another. It's clear probably who is the best producer. In the western state, dogmen are more scattered throughout the territory. I had several very well-known manufacturers such as Tombstone and GRCH Hank, which were open for stud, but I managed to sell only a few matings. I lived too far from other dogmen, so they sent their bitch or came with her for mating. I do not know such a western dog that would produce as many puppies as the GR produced CH Art Stinson, Glover's GRCH Art ROM, and GRCH Buck STP's GRCH Buck ROM. Bull Boy Bob was tied with only a few bitches belonging to other dogmen. All of his champions were obtained from mating with my bitch. Tombstone was to some extent a more popular manufacturer, as I tied it with 5 bitches of other dogmen. From these bitches, several fine dogs turned out. Mating with most famous manufacturers is offered for a certain price. I remind you that the number of single and double winners does not affect the title of ROM, but of course these dogs stand proud. Sometimes these 1 and 2-time winners can be famous dogs such as Bullison, Eli Jr., Benny Bob, and Balio. No, I do not want to say that you need to change the system of awarding the title of ROM. It is good. I just want to say that you should not rely solely on the number of ROM points. Evaluating a male or female bitch, for example, Tombstone has 7 points, and Balio has only 4. Balio is my favorite producer, and in any case I would rate him higher than Tombstone or any other dog. Regardless of the number of points, I do not know if many people were interested in my story about Bull Boy Bob and thoughts about ROM, but I was definitely pleased to write about it. Patrick. Well, there you have it, folks, the story of Patrick's Bull Boy Bob 1XW ROM and his thoughts on ROM.